interview is this year the World Environment Day will be celebrated with the theme Only One Earth. Could you please tell us what is the purpose and the meaning of this message?
Well, the meaning, I think, is really that we have come a long way in our global activity and activism on climate change and fighting environmental degradation. And the reason why we have this conference in Stockholm in June is that it's 50 years ago that the world had the first global meeting on the environment. Because in 1972, world leaders started to realize that the fast economic growth, it takes a big toll on the environment, and that means also that it takes a toll on human health and human livelihoods. So the idea was to come together and to start finding solutions how you can have a good social and economic development at the same time as safeguarding the environment.
Thank you. And the second question, as a host country for World Environment Day 2020, how will Sweden highlight the world's most pressing concern today?
Well, I think what we are trying to achieve, there are many international conferences today on climate change, and like COP26, COP27. There's a big conference on biodiversity in China. There's a big conference on the future, a global future in 2023. So what we want to focus on this year is inclusivity, to have an inclusive growth, but also a very strong focus on implementation. World leaders have already made a lot of commitments when it comes to environment and climate change, but we now need to see how we can implement them. And this is not only for leaders, this is also for youth, because they are the one affected by the climate change and they are decision makers of the future, but also business, academia and civil society. So I would say inclusivity and implementation.
Yeah, thank you for your interview.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.